So very recently, card prices in Yu-Gi-Oh! Are very expensive, which is automatically just absurd, because one of the decks that I have now, which I'm not gonna show off, but I'm just gonna show the cards that I have in here. These cards are from individual boxes that I have opened. This one's from a tin. These two are from friends. And these three are from the power box that I opened very recently. And the rest is from the structure deck of Crimson King, which is not expensive, to be honest. And the main deck is also not too expensive either. Now, I know that there are cards in here that are not from, this set, but they're also not expensive either as well. Because, it's like half these cards are from just the structure deck alone, and the other half are from, like, very cheap, the other cards in here are very, very cheap. Just stupidly cheap. In my opinion, that is. And that's just from those two alone. Or these two are my most least spent decks, or least money that I've spent on those decks. Or it's like, half the cards that I have, or I have another deck over there that is a Exodia one, and I have a casual one, which is a Yugi's Duelist Kingdom deck, which I barely spend. The most money that I've spent on, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Product-wise is the Yugi's Legendary Collection King of Games one. And I've spent like $100 on that one. And just to get those three decks, along with collectible versions of the 3 Egyptian God cards, Pot of Greed, Exodia, and among a couple of other ones as well. And that's the most that I've spent on Yu-Gi-Oh! Product, or on a singular Yu-Gi-Oh! Product, which is $100. And pretty much the whole premises of this video is that Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards are getting way too expensive, or at least the extra deck, main deck are getting way too expensive, because it's like, you have to get the quarter century rare version, or you have to get the most expensive version of those cards, which I don't find to be true. Or at least, why couldn't you just get the secret rare version of, say, for example, Ash Blossom? Because she's $9 now. $9 for an Ash Blossom is not that expensive. Or at least, why could you not just get, like, Beware of Trap Tricks structure deck, which it has Ash Blossom in, which is, again, not that expensive, so why are you even complaining about not much? Or, as a matter of fact, why don't you just get the Duelist Devastator version of Ash Blossom? Or at least get 3 dual Devastators. Yeah, that's a lot of money, but you can still get, like, 3 of each hand trap that's in that set. All I'm saying is that, hey man, that set is way too busted. So, I don't know, maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm the one who's the cheapskate. I have no clue. But the whole premises of this video is Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards are getting way too expensive, and just pretty much don't buy the expensive one, unless if you are a collector, then that makes sense. But if not, then just don't spend that much money on Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Or, unless if you are either a collector, or you want to show off on how rich you are, then sure, go right ahead. But if you're not rich, or if you're not a collector, then stop spending that much money on a single copy of Ash Blossom. So, yeah, that's my whole opinion on this video. So, yeah.